इस विधेयक द्वारा केंद्र का नियंत्रण बढ़ाया जा रहा है और जिम्मेदारी घटाई जा रही है। हर योजना का नाम बदलने की जो सनक है ये समझ में नहीं आती है। सर, जो 100 दिन का अधिकार आपने 125 करने की बात की है, लेकिन इसमें वेतन की बढ़ोतरी, आपकी जो मजदूरी की बढ़ोतरी।
What does development really mean in the eyes of the government of India? Asking this question is very important today. Does Viksit Bharat in 2047 mean strengthening the economic condition of the poor, or does it mean slowly making the poor disappear? Hello and welcome viewers. I am Himanshi Chaudhary back with another important development from Parliament. If you prefer watching this story in Hindi, you can switch to New Page Media. But for the English version, stay right here with me. Let's begin. Since the BJP came to power, we have seen a long series of name changes, whether they are names of roads, ministries or government schemes. A lot has changed, but in the name of Viksit Bharat, the government cannot escape serious questions. Changing the name of a scheme does not hide decisions that deserve public scrutiny. And today, one such major question has emerged around Manrega. The government has introduced a new bill in Parliament. It is called Viksit Bharat Guarantee for Rozgar and Ajivika Mission Gramin, or the VB Gram G bill. The government claims this bill will help in the mission of Viksit Bharat 2047. But the opposition says this bill is an attempt to dilute the benefits that poor people receive under Manrega. On this issue, the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, has posted a long tweet attacking the government. You can see his tweet on the screen. He wrote,
Modi ji has a deep dislike for two things: the ideas of Mahatma Gandhi and the rights of the poor. Manrega is the living embodiment of Mahatma Gandhi's vision of Gram Swaraj. It has been a lifeline for millions of rural Indians and proved to be a crucial economic safety net during COVID pandemic. Yet this scheme has always unsettled PM Modi. For the past 10 years, his government has systematically tried to weaken it. Today, he is determined to erase Manrega altogether.
even if we set political claims aside, it is still important to understand the difference between Manrega and the new VB Gram G bill. Until now, Manrega was a demand-driven scheme. Any person in a rural area could demand work from the government. The government was legally bound to provide up to 100 days of employment. If work was not provided within 15 days, an unemployment allowance had to be paid. The scheme applied across all rural areas of India, and nearly 90% of the expenditure was borne by the central government. However, the new bill is being described as supply driven. It is important to clarify that the bill does not use this term directly. I'm talking about the term supply driven. Instead, the bill talks about normative funding and a predefined financial framework. The concern raised is that the government decides in advance how much money will be spent, where the scheme will be operated, and how funds will be released. Then, in practice, the scheme moves away from being demand-driven. Based on this, the opposition fears that if the allocated budget is exhausted, work at the ground level may stop or the scheme may temporarily be paused.
सर, इस विधेयक की अनुसूची 1 में उपनियम 4(1) और 4(2) द्वारा केंद्र को इजाजत दी गई है कि वे पहले से ही निर्धारित कर लें कि कितनी पूंजी कहां भेजी जाएगी। इससे संविधान के 73वें संविधान संशोधन को नजरअंदाज किया जा रहा है। सर महोदय, इसके जरिए ग्राम सभाओं को इस योजना की मांग की जमीनी परिस्थितियों के आधार पर तय करने का पूरा अधिकार दिया जाता था। आज वो अधिकार कमजोर किया जा रहा है।
Not only this, the funding pattern is also set to change. Under the new bill, the central government will bear 60% of the cost, whereas states will fund 40% of the cost.
महात्मा गांधी मनरेगा में 90% अनुदान केंद्र से आता था। इस विधेयक द्वारा ज्यादातर प्रदेशों में अब 60% आएगा। इसको घटाया गया है।
ओके
सर, इससे प्रदेशों की अर्थव्यवस्था पर बहुत भार होगी और खास तौर से ये वे प्रदेश जिनकी अर्थव्यवस्था पहले से ही केंद्र की ओर से जीएसटी के बकाये के इंतजार में है।
The government says employment will increase from 100 days to 125 days. On the surface, this appears to be a positive step. But the real question is, if the budget is limited, will all needy households actually get 125 days of work?
सर, जो 100 दिन का अधिकार आपने 125 करने की बात की है, लेकिन इसमें वेतन की बढ़ोतरी, आपकी जो मजदूरी की बढ़ोतरी है, इसकी कोई बात नहीं है।
Renaming a scheme is not a problem. Reimagining development is not a problem either. But when a law that guaranteed work is replaced by a new framework, it is fair to ask what will change for the poorest households after its implementation. Because if development does not strengthen the economic security of the most vulnerable, then we must ask, Viksit Bharat for whom?